That's just sports, baby.
Crowd goes wild, strawberry ice bringing fire and style. Reds, Bengals, Bearcats, all in my zone. This is my stage, my mic, my throne. Boom, like a hammer, I'm breaking the game. Strawberry ice, you're gonna know my name. Sports Talk Thunder, hear the podcast roar. Cincy's line is kicking down the door. Step into the ring where the passion ignites. Talking sports all day and all night. From the field to the court to the roaring stands. Strawberry ice with the world in my hands. Boom, like a hammer, I'm breaking the game. Strawberry ice, you're gonna know my name. Sports Talk Thunder, hear the podcast roar. Cincy's line is kicking down the door.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, Iceman Jeff Tronopole. And as always, I bring you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio. And I'm happy to be back. Well, maybe a little tanner. Just had a couple days in Florida, but I'm happy to be back in the Ice Game, which the Ice Game is sponsored by Priority Lawn and Landscaping. I don't know about you guys, but I hate cutting grass. I'm too old, tired, lazy, whatever you call it, to do landscaping stuff. I don't want to trim any trees. I don't want to trim bushes. I don't want to plant any of that stuff. So what do? I get Priority Lawn and Landscaping to take care of it for me. You can too by giving them a call at 513-430-6114. That's 513-430-6114. You can also follow them on Facebook. And when you do, it's easy that way because you can see pictures of the work and videos that they've done. When you call Johnny, tell me I heard about from Sports with Strawberry Ice. What is up to everybody in the chat? Who we got in there? We got Stranger in there. We got Brad in there. Bengals Captain, Fro, Tony Blazin, and David. What is going on, everybody? I do want to get this out there real quick as it's this week. Roman's fight, Tony Pike's nephew. They're doing a fundraiser for him at Oakley Greens on the 16th. That is this. Hold on. Let me look at my calendar here real quick. That is this Saturday. So go on out there. It's a great cause, helping a great young man here, trying to fight something that's failing him that nobody wants a little 1-year-old to go through. It's a very rare disease. I don't want to say the name of it because I know I'm going to mess the name of it up. So you guys who listen to ESPN 1530 and know Tony Pike, you've heard all about it and follow him on Twitter. So if you guys aren't doing anything the 16th, even if you are doing something the 16th, change your plans. Get over to Oakley Greens and support this young man. Again, it's Roman's fight. All righty. So I had a great time on vacation. I watched the Bengals game. So I had my internet TV and I'm sitting there watching and the first drive looked great. I'm like, all right, we look awesome. You know, Joe Burrow looks great. Jamar Chase looks awesome. We're running the ball. I thought Joe Burrow, the offensive line did good. Joe Burrow didn't get touched that much. I mean, maybe, I don't think he got sacked. Second drive, the TV decided to go out. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. So I missed the touchdown to Jamar Chase. I saw it on Twitter. I missed that. Then the game came back on, and we were going through a big storm. That was why I was having a hard time with the internet TV. And then the power goes out to our Airbnb. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm just doomed to not watch this game. So then I found an app, pulled it up on my phone, and started watching it there. Anyway, power came back on. I was able to finish watching the game. I thought the offense looked awesome. The defense looked very suspect. That scared me a little bit. That also makes me say we really need to get Trey Henderson in here and get this defense going because the Eagles' second team kind of running over us. We didn't get a whole lot of pressure on the quarterback, but it's the first game. We'll see what happens from there. The Reds, they are only a game and a half out of the wild card. Reds country, do you believe? 43 games left to go. A game and a half out. Hey, this is what we wanted. We wanted the Reds to be in this up to football season. They are. There is a chance in October, we could have some playoff baseball and Bengals season getting started. How cool would that be? But it's neither here nor there. We'll find out what happens tonight. They are on a new series tonight. I forgot to look up who they're playing. I just got back in town, so I did not look that up. I know they start another one tonight, and hopefully they keep it rolling. With that being said, let's get to the man with one of the greatest beards in Bengal fandom. He is a co-fan of the year. He's my captain. He's your captain. He's Bengals Captain. What's up, Cap?
So I just randomly scrolling through X, and Hannah, her handle is @stripesallday, DEY.
Yeah.
22 hours ago. I can't get online right now as much as I want to, but he said, or I'm looking at Kay talking to Lou Anarumo.
Mm-hmm.
She posts how to say thank you in Spanish. Okay.
Okay.
I worked it backwards
because
my brain is not right. And
a little off.
Let me make sure I'm not gonna out myself here or something. How to say thank you in Spanish. So I looked at the Ravens and I'm like, wait a minute, what? Do you get it?
Grassy ass?
Yeah. The last logo is ass. That's pretty good.
I think that's pretty good. Yeah.
That's good. Well done, Hannah. That's good.
Bravo. All right, Cap. I miss you. I've been out of town for a couple of days here, and I had a time and a half trying to watch the game. I thought the offense looked great. The offensive line, I thought looked pretty good. Now they're going against their twos, but Philadelphia's number twos are pretty daggone good. I thought the offensive line looked pretty good. The offense looked pretty good. Defense.
And if you have any problems, I may have talked about it before, but sportsurge.net, sport singular, sportsurge.net. It's like my go-to in a pinch. There are other services, there are other things to do, but it's free. And man, I'm telling you, you're going to see some porn and some gambling sites. So if you're trying to stream for the family,
hold on.
Yeah,
I found something. Well, actually, my sister-in-law told me about it. If I can go, let's see if it's still up here.
And it may be on.
Mine was called, the one I found was called the TV app. Just the TV app. That's what I found it on. So I can watch it.
If you click the game, we'll show like 10 different links or whatever of people supposedly streaming it. And some of them, the ads are gambling. Some of them, the ads are boobs. And if you're gonna stream for the family, get the stream and everything correct before you then cast it to your TV, because otherwise you're gonna be embarrassed. But that's what I do in a pinch. But yes, I've been saying it. So many people take victory laps and pat themselves on the back. And I maybe I need to more, or maybe people think I already do, and I'm just an asshole. But
go ahead, do it now. Go ahead. What you got?
I've been saying Joe's health is the number one issue that we've seen for any of the slow starts. Now, last year he started out struggling a little bit because of the wrist
injury. Yeah, the wrist injury.
But probably a bigger issue. Well, and it's not even, we held the Patriots to not a ton of points. We held the Chiefs. We held them.
Yeah.
So it's really not the defense. It's just been Joe. And here we are, 9-10, like 150 plus passer rating.
Oh, they looked awesome.
I've been saying it. He wants the reps, get him hot. I'll tell you what, though, he was so hot coming out.
I like this. He
said Patriots Tanner Hudson fumble. Yeah. I mean,
basically, that's he's not lying. He's not
basically lying. That's a best way to say it. Josh Isles in chat.
Yeah, we got the legend.
Game on 5. Gee, we've got all the heavy hitters.
Exactly. Josh,
Brad. What is going on?
it's football season, man. All the legends are coming out.
Chris, I loved meeting Chris. Chris came out to our little fan of the year unveiling in Pickerington. I think it's
Ooh.
Pickerington. It's
Oh, yeah?
south. And it starts with a P. It's the corner bar and grill.
Oh.
Great place. And met him. A great dude. Loved meeting him.
So I'll answer
Yeah,
Fro.
Fro. Joe got in there. Was like, yep, still got it.
I want to answer Fro here. He said people say Logan looks slow, but you both been down there at training camp. Can you verify? I don't think Logan looked slow at all for as far as training camp goes. The defense in general just didn't look ready. Now, one thing I will go back up here to what Game On said.
Hiron's in chat.
Yeah.
You were kidding me.
Who's
My
that?
from another mother across the deep blue sea. I don't know why.
Hold on, let me get to this point here real quick. Then we go to that. Game On says the defense said they only ran 2 base plays. So I agree. That's see, it's not up to where we want it to be. So we can only go by what we looked at on the screen, and it didn't look good to me. But like I said, I didn't get to hear any of the stuff they said after the game. I have no idea. I was on vacation, so you guys are gonna have to update me. I've been trying to catch up today, but if you watch any of my tweets, I was kind of drinking and enjoying myself down in Florida. So I was trying to relax, so I didn't pay attention to a lot of stuff they said. So I'm kind of going blind on this. But my point is, yeah, defense didn't look good, but I don't think the defense is that bad. Okay, I'll put it to you that way.
No, had a lot of people out.
Yeah, I think they're
running vanilla scheme.
Yeah, I am worried about the Geno Stone injury though. That I don't even know what exactly the injury. I know he's hurt. I don't even know if they disclosed what it was or not. That does kind of scare me a little bit. But I love it that Burton came out and said, "Look, guys, I didn't screw up. I'm actually injured, or hurt. Soft. He didn't say what it was, but Burton's like, I'm okay. Okay, I didn't do anything dumb this time. I'm actually hurt. That's the reason I haven't been at practice. So,
and I don't care if he had representation write that, if he had ChatGPT write that, or if he wrote it himself. I don't care. I love the message that he sent out.
Yeah,
absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah, Paul. Who Dey UK in the house?
Yes, sir. Paulie.
Yeah, man is a legend.
Love you, Paul. What time is it there, Paul? It's got to be
5 hours ahead, so 10:43, right? Am I right? Do I still got my London time in here?
The question, Paul, is it rum or what's the drink of choice right now? Because I'm sure if you're watching this, you got some kind of drink while you're chilling out and watching this here. Game On here. Slow if you consider Darius Cooper catching the ball in zone and Chase Brown contesting in camp.
Chase Brown.
See more. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah, Bear Carter. I'm telling you, I'm so pumped. I love Logan Wilson. Like I'm not asking for Logan to be
I think Bear Carter. But Bear Carter, I think, is going to jump the guy we got from the Eagles eventually. I think he's going to be our third linebacker eventually.
Man, like to know that we picked like an absolute beast. Mm-hmm. Like we actually literally announced the pick. Like I want dude to be. I told him, I'm like, hey, here's the you being Pro Bowl, All Pro, Super Bowl MVP. Like let's go.
Paul says it's a cup of tea. It's a school night. What's in the tea, Paul?
and be happy that he spelled it out, because he would have normally said a cuppa.
Yeah, cuppa.
Done.
Josh here. We're going to look back at Barrett Carter along with Knight, and we're going to be huge. I've said this before. I think remember when we picked Logan Wilson and Akeem Davis together and Bailey? That was the linebacking draft. We did. I think we did it again this year. So I think we upgraded our linebacking core. Like I said, the one I'm worried about, and I've said this before, is safety. Still want another guard, even though I thought our offensive line looked good. I still would like to sign another guard. But the Geno Stone injury is, and I think Tyson Anderson can step up and play fine. It's just if Tyson goes down, then where we at? It's just we don't have enough depth in there. Is more what I'm worried about.
This is where they need to start looking right now, and I do believe they are. Mm-hmm. But I would say they need to be more aggressive than they have in the past and actually bringing in the body. They don't want to spend the money, waste the money. If the guy's going to come in, Gino's going to be fine, then whatever. But you know what? I've now looked at too many other teams. We've watched too many other teams, too many good teams that are usually better with the personnel that will pick up a dude. It's like, why are they picking him up? Why did they lay claim to him?
Right.
Because they're fine. Lo and behold, that position gets hit later. That dude starts playing, plays well, and then they look like geniuses. This is one of those cases where, you know what, go ahead and take a risk that Gino may not be okay. And then you've got another guy to back up Tyson, who I would, man, to get him that shot, get these young guys that we've golfed with, you know, just good dudes.
Tyson's awesome.
That shot
Tyson bought his parents a house.
He's such a good dude.
He is. He's a very, very, very good dude. And so that's why I am rooting for him. But did you see how many injuries happened over the first week of preseason games? I mean, the Detroit Lions got I heard they got 2 pages full of people that are injured. The Ravens lost one or both of their drafted cornerbacks, I think I heard. I mean, there's a lot of injuries. Dang. Yeah, so that's the thing is like, if we're really considering getting a safety, we need to jump on it quick because some of these other teams are going to take them. So we'll see. Dustin Croft, what is up? Let's see here. Bengals hold on to players too long. Do you know how many players are on the Eagles defense from 2022 Super Bowl roster? 0. They got 13 picks in 2020. Yeah, I got that. You say that all the time. I'm not trying. I know you want to get rid of them quick. I get it. The thing is, we need to add some to our safety room, I think.
See, I hate that though, because I don't know that there is a definitive answer when to pull the trigger. That's actually a horrible choice of words for getting rid of a player. Like, yeah, I don't mean that.
When to move on. When they move on with their life work.
somebody might give argument that Trey is that guy. And I'm like, no. I personally think Trey, like walking around in a t-shirt, looks like he has put on a little muscle and dropped a little fat. I think Trey is going the Andrew Whitworth route and trying to extend his career as long as possible, doing the right things to be that type of player.
So with that being said, did you see Kay Adams' interview with Lou Anarumo? And Lou can speak freely. He does not work for the Bengals. And of course he's going to have his boys back, but he's got points. He said, he trains well. He doesn't have a body of a 30-year-old. He's never had major injuries, which he hasn't. He's had nicks.
I've been saying
dinged up here and there, but nothing prolonged. He doesn't miss games, which he doesn't. And to me, with the way the defensive line looked, I wonder if Katie and Mike are going, we really need to get Trey in here quick. We really can't start the season without him. I mean, I don't think they're planning on starting the season without him. I still believe this is going to get signed before the season starts. It might be walking to the plane like AJ Green's or Andy Dalton or whoever that was and signing it then right before the game. But I do believe it's going to get done. I'm hoping they see this going, yeah, we need to get him in now so he's ready to go when the season starts. Good. Which I never paid attention to the preseason this much, but we got basically 2 games in 1 week next week. We got a game Monday, then we got a game, Saturday? Next week.
Which that's the timing is
and then we don't have another game for 2 weeks. I was looking at the preseason one. I didn't know it was that's just crazy.
Isn't it weird? Because I mean, granted, I've always paid attention to preseason, but admittedly, this year, and maybe it's because of the pick, Bear Carter. We got a little more. These rookies, the guys even later, like they are going to play such a huge part this season, and I have confidence that they are. People have talked about it, like, hey, Golden is actually giving everybody a shot. Mm-hmm. And so you better believe, you better watch to the end of the fourth quarter. And I get it. We're going to play vanilla. I get it. Some guys are going to be trying to get used to the, live fire. What I don't want to see though, and I felt like I saw early, I don't want to see people, I don't want to say taken off taking a snap off, because then it's like if they invite me to camp and then show me, and like, nah, I don't know that I want that smoke. I'll do it. I will totally do it. I'm not saying I'm going to do well. I won't back down from a challenge.
I might pay to see you take one snap. We talk about it all the time.
Oh man. Oh, it's funny because in my head, I understand
It's all in your
leverage.
head. It's all in your head.
Bingo.
It works great up here.
Okay, who was it? Clint Bowling. Somebody posted a video. Clint Bowling, our old guard, with a buddy in the backyard, and he was hammered talking smack, and he just literally put him on his ass. But that dude, the stance he was in, I'm like, what in the baby deer was this dude trying to, like? He started all wrong. Like, he got folded in half, and I'm like, I hope he's hammered, because I think I could at least keep my feet. I mean, I might get shoved backwards 10 yards, but
they got a lot more weight on you than.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So, all right, there's no competition. Like, I don't know. Put me on a DB. Put me on. Hey, Jamar Chase. It'd be cool to see if I could
no shot.
Play a little bump and run against Jamar.
You have no shot. You have shot. No shot at bump and run against Jamar Chase. He goes. So you be like, throw my ACL.
I'm 205, and I feel like if he wanted to, he could just pick me up and set me aside.
Oh, yeah, you seen his legs? He's freaking tree trunks. He's at running back.
My wife has seen him too. I've heard it.
He's heard all about Jamar's legs.
Hunter Morris was Alex Kappa, Cordell Volson's mentor. Oh man, hey, so I saw the video going around, and Cordell was getting a lot of flack for blocking on a screen. I don't know how they're supposed to let go, but hey, that was a screen. They're supposed to let people by. Whether that's gonna mean anything the rest of the year, like I'm rooting for the guy. I am absolutely rooting for the guy. I feel like he showed a lot of promise rookie season, and then things kind of, wow.
Hunter
Jamar Chase deadlifts over 400.
400. Yeah, you got no shot, Cap. I love you. I do. I say it with all the love in my heart. You got no shot.
See, and that's what I'd love to know. Like, so Scott Peters, man, like,
that
one of the I want to talk. I want to have a conversation with Scott Peters. I'd like to get my buddy Mike Eversole in on the conversation. Yelling at him might not work. I might have to be bold one day and like, hey, little dude, like, get him mad. Turn around, like,
who are you talking to?
Yeah, like, because I've looked at a little bit of the tip of the spear stuff, and I have a feeling he understands Wing Chun, but he's not incorporated some, and it's some of the muscle cues.
Oh, sorry. You said Wing Chun
cues that you can communicate. Like, I wonder how much that would help, because would a guy like Jamar just assume he is so much stronger than me, so he just pushes, whereas I am like digging piggy toe to big toe, like I am activating everything I got, because otherwise I'm going to be embarrassed.
Well, I'll tell you this story. I want to get a guy I went to school with. He actually got he went to Illinois. He got drafted by the Eagles, and he was a special teams Pro Bowler. I cannot remember his name now. I can't remember it. Anyway, when I was senior high school, I was a not very good. I mean, I was all right basketball player. So he wanted to play me in basketball. I'm like, dude, you're gonna kill me. He goes, come on, let's just play. He was barely trying and smoking me. And this is in high school. And he was a D1 athlete. This is basketball we're playing. He went on to play the pros of football. Yeah, he if I can remember his name right now, I'd tell you, because I know you'd know his name, because he was a Pro Bowler for the Eagles special teams. But I can't think of it.
It'll come to you later. Right, randomly, you'll shout out a name.
Yeah, I'll just yell it out. What's up, Chris?
Let's see. Hunter Moore is talking about Anthony Anderson. Yeah, we've got some depth right now, but I worry if we're already tapping into the depth, I don't want what happened last year to happen this year, especially with everybody learning a new scheme. Bring some bodies in. Absolutely.
Crip is dying for me to read this. Gentlemen, just being silly, but didn't the game remind you of a riverfront homepage? Bengals wearing the black jerseys and white pants, all green in the stands, and no paint in the end zones.
Bringing back
old memories.
I feel like I only saw 3 games in Riverfront as a kid, but I mean, because we were
saw 2, I think
5 hours away.
I saw
but
2.
One of them was Sam White saying, "You don't live in Cleveland."
Oh, you went to that game? Oh.
I've got the ticket stub for that. I could not believe I found that.
That's awesome.
The other one was Carl Pickens catching that fake spike from Neil O'Donnell against the Steelers. The other one was Jeff Blake and Darnay Scott against the Cowboys.
They were all good games.
You want to talk about like historic games to go to? We just so happened to be those games. It was so cool.
I saw 2. I saw basically Anthony Munoz's last game in '92 when he dislocated his elbow and we lost. I can't remember who they played that against.
Ugh.
And then it was 93 or 90. I think it was 94. My sister got me tickets, and it was against the Houston Oilers, and it was a torrential downpour the entire game, and we got stomped by the Oilers. So yeah, those are my 2 games when I was a kid. We couldn't afford tickets. That's why we didn't go. I couldn't afford tickets. Let's see. Natty Ron said he's seen 8 games at Riverfront.
Nice.
He said he had a job at Riverfront back in '97. I had a job at Riverfront for the baseball games, but it's hard to watch them while you're actually supposed to be doing work. So
yeah, there's no way I could. Yeah. So for example, I would love. I've thought so many times, like, you know what? I'm gonna study and get some of the data science stuff that I want done, and then give it to coach and say, "Hey, what do you think of this? And if you like it, hire me, put me on the sideline, and
put me in, coach."
But man, I don't know. Like, but the beauty of it is, data science would run itself. I would just be there.
You just be on the sideline. Yeah, have a great view.
Hey, if it helped them win, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah. Dustin here. Let me get this one here. One thing that did stand out between us and the Eagles Thursday night was their depth, especially on their O-line. That's where dudes on the Eagles' second string O-line would love to have in stripes. Yeah, their defensive offensive lines are the best in football. That's why I said our ones did pretty good against their 2s, and there are a lot of 2s that are on the Eagles team that other teams would like to have. So that's what encouraged me about our offensive line the first game. So and then I do want to get this up here. Okay, I saw this right before we went on. Game On says, speaking of Trey, Cam Heyward is seeking a big increase with the Steelers and not participating in practice.
We barely heard anything about Watt. You know, it seemed like that was not a big deal. And now this, and still, like, really? Like the Steelers are way in over the head, you know, compared to what we've had to deal with. And nobody wants to touch it.
Looks like we got an Eagle fan here. Let me see. What is it? Eagles got an elite quarterback, or excuse me, Bengals got an elite quarterback and 2 receivers, but their offensive line still needs help, and the defense needs just about everything. The defense did not look good. I will give you that. I can't defend the defense.
I disagree though, because obviously I would say anybody would take more help on the offensive line.
Oh yeah,
but
I mean, I want more help. I mean, I want a guard. I want another guard.
It's just so difficult to find nowadays.
Everybody's looking for help on the line. The Eagles have done an amazing. They've gotten lucky, and they've done a great job of drafting.
Part of it's luck. Part of it is absolute luck, because
they hit on everything.
Because they haven't always done that. I mean, that's the thing. Same way with the Chiefs. The luck ran out, and now suddenly they're struggling a little bit.
Back to the
offensive line, we've been getting closer to pushing. Like, perfect world, we'd be average. If we didn't, if OBJ played the whole season, last year.
Mhm.
That would have helped out a ton. If we get some good stuff out of Fairchild and OBJ stays healthy, yeah, all of that stuff, we could give us an average line. That's all we need. But the defense, no, there are plenty of pieces. That fan is probably thinking about the numbers, just the numbers last year, not realizing how many injuries we dealt with, how many times we weren't playing youth we should have been, how many times the scheme was too complex, we didn't simplify it. Basically, everything bad we could have done, we did. We are correcting all that this year. We'd still like a little, safety. Like I said, he said,
be nice.
Absolutely, Ice. 100% right. We need a little depth. Got to get Trey signed.
Did you notice, though, Thursday night where they were running the ball to? What side? To the left side. Fairchild and OBJ. That's where they were running the ball mostly to when Chase Brown was out there. From what I saw, which I said, I basically missed the second drive. But the first drive, a lot of the runs were going to Fairchild and OBJ, and that got me excited because I know me and Game On were talking about that on the preview show on Wednesday we did before I left for vacation. I thought Fairchild looked really good. I mean,
yeah,
they're
great pickup.
Joe didn't get touched, so I mean, I'm happy with that. We got out of the game with little to no injuries. So,
T. Brookie, captain, the difference between elite NFL wide receiver and us is a void you don't want to face. But I kind of do. Like I want, and this is not a weird fetish thing. I want to be embarrassed by, like, I just want to understand in my head the difference between, because, okay, last time that we had a draft party and a bunch of us were on the field and a couple people wanted to race me. I was not in running shape at all, but I smoked everybody. Granted, it was they timed me to fight 340.
How old were
older, they? As old as me.
Oh,
at the time.
Okay.
Great. I think they were a little slow on the timer, but they said like a 5.340. I'm like, son of a. At one point in my career, which was not anything professional athlete, but whatever. But I mean, I ran a lot in basketball. I could run like a 4.5. So
it's my favorite daughter-in-law. She said real people are watching the Reds game. Real Reds fans have your father-in-law's podcast on the computer and
yeah,
TV.
you can do both.
Yeah, on the
baseball's
Reds.
Not a constant action.
Yeah, you can't not be my favorite daughter-in-law and not watch me and the Reds at the same time. So come on now.
See, there you go.
She goes on vacation with me and comes on and starts talking smack.
Paul, I posted about the Sandwich game. I've not ever said this to you specifically, but yeah, I'll have to find that ticket stub. I posted a picture of the ticket stub somewhere. I don't know even how I would find it, but you know what?
Do you have a frame somewhere? You got a frame somewhere?
I barely have anything framed. Look, so this right here, I need everybody's advice. I'm thinking about raffling it off for the Pelotonia fundraising.
What do you got? Ooh, Can't Stop 85.
And man, it almost breaks my heart, but that is stitched.
Nice. There you go.
That is stitched. This is as good as you're going to get. Pristine condition. Autographed Chad Johnson jersey. I'm thinking about making that like the top prize for donating to Pelotonia. But as you can see, it's not framed. Sorry.
What? I mean, I see. You can look at my jerseys.
You know how expensive framing is?
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. Boomer's not framed. Chase is the frame. Corey's not framed. I got Hush over here behind. None of them are framed.
I got a quote
behind me.
I got a quote, and I have doubled my jersey collection. But back then,
Paul.
I got a.
Thanks for watching, brother.
Love you, Paul. Miss
Take
you.
it easy.
I've doubled my jersey collection, but back then I got a quote of $12,000 to frame everything. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. It's not, we're not like, I'm not even going to ask for discount because we're not even in the same ballpark. Like, there is no discount other than like 90% off than I can even. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the only
And I
one
see
I
those
have.
like 3D frames that you can.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't like
Well,
them.
the only one I have framed is I got my Pete Rose jersey framed because my brother-in-law went out to Vegas and bought that for me for my 30-something birthday. So that's the only one I got framed, and I framed it myself, and then it looks okay. So I bought the frame and then I put it in there. To do it professionally, get it framed, yeah, it's costs a lot.
Yeah. And Hunter, I love the fact that Golden's willing to try anything. We need more of that.
Oh yeah.
So, absolutely.
Let's get the dust in here. Guys, I'm very concerned about what I'm seeing from Miles Murphy in practice. He shows great bend and explosiveness in games. Thursday included plays with no leverage and pass rush plan. Well, again, I had a really hard time watching the defense when he was in there, and I did not get a chance to go back and rewatch. So I have to take your word for it, Dustin. I've seen him in practice. He's looked better, but not the explosive guy we're hoping he's going to be, which I'm not saying he is or he isn't going to be. Joseph Osai has looked really well. Dude, did you see the tackle that Shamar had? The first one I saw, the guy ran into him and just Shamar just engulfed him. It's just like boom. I was like,
I'm telling you.
He drilled him.
Yeah, Shamar is coming as advertised, making a lot of Bengals fans feel foolish for criticizing the pick. And that's before the agent stuff. The agent's still the agent.
Like I said, I think they would have drafted Walter Nolan if he was there. I think he has
100% they would have.
Yeah, Shamar Stewart has a high ceiling. My only issue with his dumbass agent. That's my only issue.
And you know what? I say 100%. You know what? I could be extremely wrong because Shamar is a much better character individual. And we'll wait and see. I'd love to for him to show the world that the Bengals made the better choice than the Cardinals picking one ahead of us. So
there you go.
So Miles Murphy, I gotta wait till the season. I saw that out of a lot of the guys where I thought they could have pushed harder physically, and they didn't. I don't want to say I saw some jogging again because, heaven forbid, like, hey, here's a helmet, Cap. Let's see some jogging. I'm like, no, I don't want it. But based on what I've seen, what we've seen, you call it out in practice. I feel like he's going to that switch is going to be properly flipped for regular season. I'm not worried about preseason. I like what I've seen, the growth in Miles, but I like the fact that it seems like Golden believes in him. He needs more playing time. It's what it comes down to.
I said I think as long as Joe's healthy and everybody's happy, our offense is going to take off from Jump Street. I think the defense, I think it's going to gradually get better, kind of like they did in the Super Bowl run. Bryce wants to know something. Captain, cool if next home game I come and grab a photo with you. We have seen tickets by the Chucky doll.
Bryce, please do come over. That's so cool. You're by the tunnel on the left. So you're 102, 101. Does it start at 101? I know 160 is right above the tunnel, and then 101, 102. Anyway, I've got seats over in 102, and we might actually sit over in 102 for the preseason game because we've always talked about. We've never sat there for a game, but it's row 2 on the aisle 102.
Yeah, those are the ones you gave Corey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good seats. I didn't sit in them, but I went sat and visited with Corey.
They might be better than where I sit now because so many players go over there and I see gloves tossed and stuff and like how cool, that would be neat. I don't know.
I'm just happy I'm back down there. I'm in 156 this year.
Yay.
I got one ticket. I'm in 156. So hopefully I can move closer.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I missed it. I don't know. I didn't hear anything about it. Chris says, is Osai injured? Not that I heard.
I thought I heard like little, you guys are going to get dinged up. I thought he was back.
If it happened in practice, I said I haven't been here. So if
Yeah.
it happened in practice, I don't know. I should.
Anthony Anderson, what's going on? Hey, fellas, just tuning in. Didn't know if you touched on it yet, but what were your thoughts on Fairchild? I got a hiccup. And what are the chances you both think we might have a stud? Oh, yeah. I think we got a stud. That and his attitude is everything.
Big Fisher says, thanks for warm up. You're welcome.
Hey, Eagles fans, thank you for whipping the hell out of the Chiefs. Nobody likes the Chiefs.
Exactly.
Nobody likes the Chiefs. I think.
I was a huge Eagles fan. Oh,
man,
Super Bowl.
Man,
I'm happy. I was so happy.
Like social media can get toxic once you start talking about, who's a better QB, this and that, like whatever. When it comes down, and I will say, I want to go to Philly for a game. I'm terrified to. I have Eagles fans who've told me that I have safe passage. I don't believe them unless they are escorting me in and out.
So
those fans are brutal. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah,
I don't care. Trash talk all you want. Yell all you want. Call me horrible names all you want. It's not really the experience that I want to have, but that's cool. But I've seen some beatdowns happen for no reason, and I'm not looking to get my ass kicked in a neon orange suit. Give me one-on-one. That's one thing, but it's not going to happen one-on-one. It never does. And I'm in a neon orange captain suit. You don't want to get your ass beat in a neon orange captain suit. The suit tag, literally, after I'm laying there and you lift it up and check, it says, "You look ugly today." Like the TikTok video writes itself as I'm laying there on the ground. I don't want to go out like that.
He said, "You can come to Philly, just don't be a dickhead. You're good."
Oh, I am not.
We're not dickhead. Well, see, all right. The funny thing is, so my
you can't be a dickhead with a captain. So you may not know, but look me up online, Bengals Captain. I literally do the hotels.com Captain Obvious guy. Most of the time I go anywhere, people laugh because it's actually hilarious. The one time I had really anyone say anything bad, I went to Vegas and one of the Raiders fans, little white dude acting tough, and he's like, "Man, that wouldn't have flown in Oakland. You'd got." I'm like, "Bro, stop! Like, just stop. You're 5'5". You're trying to talk tough in Vegas. Like, there's security everywhere. I'm wearing a stupid, ugly, dorky suit, and you're trying to intimidate me, dude. I've seen myself in the mirror. You cannot embarrass me or intimidate me." Like,
look what he's wearing.
I'm wearing something goofy for a reason, dude. Like, come on.
So my sister-in-law is dating an Eagles fan. I've told him, I said, "Man," I said, "the Bengals ever play the Eagles in Philly." I said, "I want to go to a game." And he's like, "You don't want to go to a game." I'm like, "Why?" No, you don't.
See, that's what
you don't want to go to a game. Oh my, that's an Eagles fan telling me that. I'm going, all right, dude, maybe I don't.
Dude in chat, or maybe a woman, hey, we got tons of women's fans. Is saying, "Oh no, you're good. Just don't be a." But that's what happens. So one person says, "Oh yeah, you're fine. Do this, blah blah blah."
Yeah, 20 others
and then
said,
somebody's like, "No." It's like the Billy Madison. When he goes to high school and then comes back, you're like, "Oh, I can't wait to go." He's like,
"O'Doyle rules.
Don't ever say that again." Shaking his head. Yeah, don't ever. Yeah, you don't want to go. I'm. It's scary with the polar opposites. I'm like, are they setting me up? Like, am I going to come home?
He's talking about when it's through snowballs. Santa was drunk to be the douchebag.
I mean, when is Santa Claus not a douche?
When is he not drunk? I mean, come on.
It's all about Santa every Christmas. It's all about Santa. Totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. It's a horrible thing to say.
So I want to ask you a question there, Big Fish, a little bit. Do they still have a jail at the link? Well, they had one at what was the Philadelphia, the other stadium, the Veterans.
That to me is a red flag.
Yeah, they had a jail. Like, like
an actual jail.
He dressed up as Bengals Captain. I wear a damn cape. So, oh my goodness. All right, let's see here. Anthony. Let me go with this one. I'm going to try to for the home game. Anthony's going to try to get some home games. I'll try and visit all the NFL stadiums. So I mostly go to road games. You all going to any road games this year? I will not be doing any road games because we are doing the road tailgate or road watch parties at Moreland Logger House this year. So if you guys don't go to the games, we're having a watch party / tailgate every.
Iceman's Roadhead at Moreline.
Yes, exactly. What? No.
No.
Don't
Antoine,
clip that.
Antoine, I'll be in Green Bay. I'll be in Miami at the very least. Green Bay is a blast, and there's actually a little secret club, like great music. I'll turn you on to it.
What kind of club are you talking about? Is there?
Yeah, but Miami. Oh, I can't wait for Miami.
What kind of club are you talking about?
Miami.
What kind of club you talk about in Green Bay? You know, it's like an underground club. Is it just
it's
upside down pineapple club, or you know what is it?
No, I mean, well, there were rooms I didn't go into, so whatever. Okay, so when I went, I didn't have to pay, which amazing.
Oh, hey, wait, no, here, hold on. He says, kind of. That was at the vet. They do still have a holding room. A holding room.
Are there are there tasers anywhere? Does anyone have tasers? That is because I don't think there are tasers in Paycor. I've never seen a taser in Paycor.
Crip says, but Santa is one of the big three. God, a judge of Santa, the only ones you can be judged by. God and Santa. There you go.
Hey, chat. I love y'all. I can't keep up.
I know you guys are blowing. Let's go. 261 people watching right now.
How many?
261.
That's low. I'm bringing you down, Jeff. I'm sorry. I'm bringing you down.
You're doing pretty. That's pretty good. Anthony says he's going to Green Bay. He'll hit you up there.
Oh yeah, Green Bay is great. Now I am not a big beer drinker, but Spotted Cow.
I am.
Spotted Cow is some good stuff. And it's like if you walk around, the locals will offer you Spotted Cow and cheese curds. And
I've had Spotted Cow. My daughter-in-law brought me some back.
Just expect to be bound up for a few days after the trip, but it is worth it. It's so good. There's so much good food out there.
What was this? I didn't see this. Chris said, did y'all see the Saturday morning podcast about Fairchild? He seemed to love him.
Which one? So I've literally seen everything. Just loves Fairchild. So I don't know. I can't think of the exact one, but everyone loves him.
I've heard nothing but good stuff from him, and he's taking every step of left guard.
Bryce sitting over there where we're just talking about, like, I've gotten tons of gloves when I was younger. Man, that is the toughest part, Bryce, because I am no longer younger. I cannot use
no
that
longer
phrase.
Younger.
I cannot use that word in anything about my life, unfortunately. But damn it, I want shit too. Like Travion Williams.
That's the thing, dude. I'm like, people go there like, you probably got a ton of autographs. Like, no, because the kids are standing right there. I'm like, I'm not gonna knock a kid out. Like, go get the kids. I'm not gonna go, hey, you sign this. Like,
my only hope is that I can and Travion Williams did this once where kids around me and stuff, and he gave whatever kid, but he specifically eye contact and handed up, and like there was no question. He wasn't throwing anything. He made sure I have those bad boys sealed up and ended up getting autographed at a charity event that he was at. I will cherish those forever. Oh, why has he got to be in Cleveland? If y'all didn't know, Travion Williams got cut by the Patriots. Cleveland picked him up. I think he had over 5 yards of carry in the preseason game.
He had a pretty good preseason game, from what
I'm telling you, Travion Williams is a great back. It's just sometimes it's draft order, politics, whatever. It sucks because Travion Williams is a great back. We're gonna see a highlight. He has yet to score that NFL touchdown.
All right, and now question for you: What if he scores his first NFL touchdown in a Browns uniform against the Bengals in Paycor? Do you take the football then? He runs there to hand it to you.
So for me, it would be lucky. It would be lucky for me because I've always said he said that in video. I get it.
He did.
Anybody that doesn't know, he said in video that he would give me his first touchdown ball. I believe he said that because he knows I would never in a million years keep his first touchdown ball. That is a safe bet with me because I'm going to hand it back.
You can have
Thankfully, because it's probably going to have a Browns logo on it. So
exactly. I don't want that crap.
don't. Now, if he wants to ask one of his old teammates for a game used Bengals ball and go ahead and sign it for me and write first touchdown, game ball, parentheses, it was another logo. I would cherish that. That would be hilarious. I would cherish it. I'd be excited for him.
I think your hands might burn
So
if you got the Browns
apologies ahead of time. If that happens and he jumps up and it's me, man, I'm gonna hug him and I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder pads and tell him good job. I'm gonna tell him good job. Travion is a good dude on and off the field. Met his mom. I wish nothing but the best for him.
So Chris said it's called Saturday morning inspections. I've never heard of it.
What a weird name for a. No, I have to check it out. Saturday morning.
I've never heard of it.
Did they inspect Fairchild? Like, what are we talking about?
They
cough?
They checked under his hood.
Like,
Big Fish says, he said, if you come to Philly, don't go to the tourist trap cheesecake places. There's better spots all over. Just ask the Uber or hotel.
Yeah.
But all right. So my sister-in-law's boyfriend, he says, if you go to Philly, they always ask you this, with or without. And you got to know what they mean by with or without. So do you
I'm
go
saying with?
Or,
what am I saying with to?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's a Big Fish here. This is for
Big Fish. Help us out. I'm
Big Fish.
You ask me with or without. I'm saying with every time. I don't care.
For your Philly cheesesteak. You do it with or without. I don't know if it's with onions, without onions, with mushrooms. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, there it is, onions. With or without. And that's what you got to say it. Okay, and they'll look at you if you don't go with or without, and you say with or without. You got to say it quick. Or they'll move on. I was told. So Philly's very intimidating.
I'm like you. I mean, you have somebody say that in Chillicothe. You probably want to say without because there might be meth.
Well, they might not know. They might not know what you're saying.
Apologies to anybody in Chillicothe.
Well, the thing is, if you say with or without here in Ohio, it might go, please. What? With or without, please. With or without, please. And just go back and forth, and neither one of them know what they're talking about.
See, our thing would be, you go to Skyline all the way. You say you nod to all the way.
Yeah, meth or meth out.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm not making light. God, prayers for anybody who's got anybody in the family struggling.
Speaking of prayers, prayers for Alex Beecham, former Bearcat. His dad passed away. I don't know if it was over the weekend or what. I know he just I saw that on Twitter. So prayers to Alex. He's a good dude. He's been on my show a couple of times. So yeah, it always sucks when you lose a family member there. We got all kinds of Eagle fans coming out. What's up, Unknown?
Man.
There you go.
Hey, it's an honor to be rated by the world champion.
Yeah, as long as they're coming here talking smack, I don't care. They talk smack, but long as it's all good.
Hey, fun. They're the only team that scares me this year, and I get how arrogant that can sound because our defense, we didn't make the playoff, whatever.
Yeah, but what we saw the other night, they were like, "Really? Did you see your defense?" Like, we think it's going to be better.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the vanilla stuff. We're gonna have to wait. They're gonna do this to us. They're gonna make us wait for week 1 before we can really decide. And like you said, it's probably going to get better. It needs to get better very, very quickly.
Yes.
But the trenches in Philly,
adding Trey Henderson would help. Adding that guy would help.
Oh, God, that's got to happen.
Yeah.
The trenches in Philly, it's just a bad matchup. People ask, how did the Browns beat us? How many games in a row? Okay, number one, Baker had this weird kryptonite against us. He played his best games, but honestly, their offensive and defensive line, the trenches, were just such a complete mismatch. So many games in a row, we just couldn't get over the hump, and Burrow had to play perfectly, and I'll never forget. So two moments. You remember the pick 6 Burrow threw against Cleveland. Yeah. Okay. I'll never forget it because he threw it a little behind Jamar. Just a little behind. Now you contrast that with the preseason game, or was it a highlight from camp One of the two. Oh, I think it was preseason. He led him. He led somebody perfectly, and
Well,
I can't remember. It
the
was
pass he threw. Well, the pass he threw Thursday night to Jamar, where he threw it back shoulder and Jamar just turned and was gone.
oh
That
yeah, that one. It
that
was
was
the. I think it might have been the other one.
so
It
unknown. Just to let you know. Yes, unfortunately, that was our first string defense.
no, it was not.
Well, okay, except for Trey.
How many people were sitting out?
All right, Trey was out. BJ Hill was out.
That was it.
That was it.
Geno playing?
Geno was playing.
How many snaps?
I have no idea.
I feel like I saw so many dudes out a pass.
There we go. Well, no, so we had three. All right, maybe we had three DBs out, which you did. Our DB. Okay, so Cam Taylor Britt didn't play.
Oh yeah.
Dax Hill didn't play, and yeah. So there you go.
I mean,
but we only had
cow,
two. So, we only had two guys out on our defensive line. I guess is what I was talking about. We had Trey and BJ Hill. The defensive line didn't get a push, and they ran right through us. That's the part I'm like, that's
okay. But the one big gash, I think I saw somebody talk about, and that was an easy fix. That was just somebody not. Yeah, it wasn't a physical thing. It was a mental thing. Somebody wasn't in the right spot.
Yeah,
like all right,
that happens.
Man,
Angela says, "Don't make excuses for the defense." I mean, I'm not making. Excuses.
I will until game one.
Well, it's not an excuse if it's the facts are they weren't playing. They weren't playing. That's facts. That's not an excuse. It still didn't look that good. So what you want? The running up the middle, gashing us. That's I didn't like that. But
hey, explosives. They have got to stop the explosives because I mean, not only because the point scored, but the morale. It is so much like you can see it in posture, and they cannot. They've got to get better. But I saw some swarming to the ball. I saw some better tackling. The things that bothered me, like somebody came around, I think, on a stunt, and it looked like a jog. But I mean, are they walking through? Are they using that as a walkthrough? Were they really trying to get to the QB? That's what's tough about preseason.
I don't know. I don't know. Chris said we
good point, Chris.
Yeah, nobody expects this to come out humming. No, I mean, like I said, I'm not. Like I said, I think the defense is going to be okay. I just said they didn't look that good, which they didn't. So I thought and the thing is, if our offense comes out like it did Thursday night, and that's the jumping off point, and we're going to get better and ramped up more going to week one, we're going to be fine. We're going to drop 40 on Cleveland, and they ain't going to be able to catch us. So our defense isn't going to have to be that great, I think. But we'll see.
And you got to think too, the changes. I don't think that Zach Taylor and Callahan had a different offense that was predicated on making sure they're ahead. I don't think, but I do know the play calling and what they were able to do very, very much depended on how far they were behind. Now, people can argue, people talk about play calling and this and that, and I always disagree with what they're trying to criticize. I think if there was anything to criticize back then, it was the mentality that they took when they were behind. You know, what did you have to change what you changed? Did you have to take up the strategy you wanted to? But maybe Burrow wasn't ready for that role yet. Now he is. Pitch seems to be a little bit more aggressive, maybe a little bit more willing.
Pitch and Burrow are more aligned. Not that him and Callahan weren't, but I think Pitch and Burrow are more aligned. And I said this before. I love Tyler Boyd, but I almost think it was addition by subtraction because Tyler Boyd could only play the slot, and T and Jamar were always outside. Now with him gone, they can move him all around, move him inside, outside. You got Mike Gesicki, you got Chase Brown. You put him in the slot. There are so many more moving parts, and you'll be able to put guys in different slots and positions than you could when Callahan was here. So, I think our offense is going to average 30 to 35 points a game. That might be low.
Antoine, offense exciting. I can't lie. How does Jamar keep doing those comeback routes? One thing that I want to constantly point out, especially the preseason one, that is 50% Jamar, 50% Joe Burrow,
That's where he throws.
and 100% their relationship together.
I mean,
which is
that
200%.
throw was the exact throw that they threw in Dallas last year to win the game. That's the throw.
And here's the thing:
he throws
a little bit to the left,
hits his foot, and he turns and goes.
A little bit to the left, and he pulls Jamar that direction. Jamar cannot really spin out of that.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more to the right, and it's the opposite. He put that ball in the exact spot for Jamar to catch. You kind of like in stride, moving his legs,
catch
and
it,
to give him the ability to go either way.
Right.
I mean, it's magic. It's absolute magic.
Literally, he catches it, plants his outside foot, and goes before he even gets the ball tucked in. He's already catching it and going this way to spin around the other way. It's timing. It's something. The only way you get that is you have two great players, and they work over and over and over and over and over on this. And that's
Chris
what they've done.
said, Zach hoed up so many times. I would not say that. I do think, people forgot being a brand new head coach, being a young guy. He wants to learn, or he needs to learn and go through those trials and tribulations. What kind of head coach does he want to be? And I think hey, same thing. Andy Reid has how many Super Bowls? They ran his ass out of Philly. He was not the same coach in Philly that he was in KC. It took that for him to get there.
Yeah, he didn't have Patrick Mahomes there either. That kind of helps.
I see a different dude. I do. I think Zach would definitely say he's a different coach than he was when he started.
God, yeah. Oh, absolutely. And if you don't grow, you're going to get fired. You got to grow. Yeah, they're both. Oh yeah, Andy Reid is a different coach than he was. I mean, just for getting older and wiser and knowing how to handle things. Zach's the same way. I mean, Zach doesn't look at Zach's press conferences day one compared to now. He would give you too much information before, and that would get him in trouble. Now Zach's doing a better job of kind of worming away around the actual information without telling you stuff.
Don't say that on Twitter though, because people, I hate coach speak. Zach, blah 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 blah. I'm like,
they all do it.
Come on, you're gonna. Anyone, I can always tell. And here's the thing: everybody who feels that way, take a deep breath.
Oh, you're not talking to me.
Think about your career. Think about life. It's not that serious, because, and I mean this, for your well-being, for your journey to being a millionaire, you're going to hear that every day in any successful corporate job. I mean, I don't care what you do, you eventually get to a level. You might be doing mulch. You might be spreading mulch in fancy neighborhoods.
Yeah, if you want anybody to spread mulch, I have a very good recommendation for you. Call Priority Lawn and Landscaping at 513-430-6114. Bam, baby! Got that in there.
That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. DJ Hodge, watch that. That's what you get. That was beautiful. But eventually, then you're going to be some kind of district manager or whatever, and you've got customers complaining about, why is my grass brown, blah blah blah, and you've got to. It's coach speak. You've got to give an answer that's going to not cause controversy, not give out to it. You might know when your dude screwed up.
Yeah, you can't give out too much information for your team next week.
My guy just sprayed gasoline on your lawn.
Right.
Like, oops. What happens? Like, well, we encountered a problem, undiagnosed. We've got the solution for it, so just bear with us.
It's called grass.
And people are like, oh my God, that's not enough. That's coach speak. Well,
but
if you're going to be successful, you better get used to it, because it's everywhere.
Exactly. All right, one more here. We'll get the heck out of here. Anton, speaking of teamwork and on the same page, nice transition. That was Burrow to Charlotte. Yes. Well, when you've been doing the show together for every Monday for 3 years, 4 years now, something like that.
Man, it's been a while.
It kind of rubs off. Yeah, exactly. With that being said, co-fan of the year. Are you taking your pants off? He's already look.
No, I just want to. I just want to any guesses?
Of whose that is?
What year? What era?
That's the 80s. No? Damn.
2000s.
Really? That's 2000s? Oh, that's the early 2000s then. That's Corey Dillon. Puma. Oh, yes, I know. My second guess. Corey, he's got your pants.
Game worn.
Jeez, oh.
Game worn. But after all the stories about the jock straps, I ain't checking to see if they're washed.
All right, next time we get Corey on. Next time we get Corey on, we got to show the pants.
I mean, I could wear Corey. These, which would be they're 32s. They'll be a little tight, but I could put these on.
Yeah. Don't do it now.
No. I'm too sweaty. They'll stick.
With that being said, you got any final parting words for Who Dey Nation before I'll let you get on out of here, Cap?
Hey, chat, y'all were amazing. Thank you. Lots of energy. Keep that energy rolling into the season. I think the preseason games are going to get better, each one. We're probably We're going to see Joe maybe
a half.
One drive?
Well, no, the Commanders game, they're going to play the most. That's the next one. So I think they're going to play a half. And then I don't think they're playing at all at home when we're going to be there.
No.
We won't see him in person. That's just my opinion.
Get him in there, let him throw a couple of times, and then get him out. Like he doesn't even have to finish a full series there at the end. So
just
all
get
good.
Him in, get him out, get them all.
Crip. Yeah, I'm gonna wring the secret seasoning out of these. Yeah, I'll send you the first batch.
Oh God. All right, that's what I think we're going to end the Cap. I'll see you next Monday, brother.
Hey.
Who Dey. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Oh my God. God, where's Corey at? He should have waited for Corey when the show Corey's on so I could talk about his pants. Oh, anyway. Thanks for watching. I've been live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch. You can follow me on all those along with Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. I will be pulling the sound off later on tonight, put it on the podcast. So if you miss any of the show, you don't want to sit and watch it for an hour, you can listen to it in the car or at work, whatever. But check it out. It's on BeanPod, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Please make sure you rate, like, and review. We'll leave a comment and a 5-star review so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. As I was saying before, we have some great sponsors of the show. And, go shred some mulch, just fertilizer, anything. And I mean anything. Lawn and landscaping required. Think Priority Lawn and Landscaping. Actually, don't think it. Call them at 513-430-6114. That's 513-430-6114. When you call Johnny, tell him you heard about him from Sports with Strawberry Ice. Also, shout out to T Properties. Quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And, of course, Meyer Window, Door, and more. Their website is MeyerCincinnati.com for all your window and door needs. I got them in my house. As always, I highly recommend you get them in yours. Energy efficient, easy to clean, great looking windows. You can meet Matty Myers and see the Jackpot Joey Mobile. And they give free estimates. It's awesome. Meyer Window, Door, and more. Of course, my favorite brewery, Moorline Lager House. We will be doing our tailgates this year. Again, 3 hours for every single game. And you don't need a ticket this year. It's going to be down in the beer garden. So come on down there and enjoy the fun, the music, the games, the prizes, all kinds of stuff we got going on. Plus, we will be doing the road tailgates, we're calling them. So for every Bengals road game, and you want to be around, you're not going to the game, you want to come out and have that same stadium atmosphere, same energy, because the Bengals are going to the Super Bowl this year, people. Just telling you. So you're going to want to be hanging out with Ice at Moorline Lager House for the road game. It's going to be an absolute blast. So make sure you come on down to Moorline Lager House and enjoy the pregame festivities and the road tailgates. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. Oh, John, what's up? You're here from Michigan. What's up, brother? I'm about to get off the show, but thanks for joining. You can rewind it and watch it later. As always, remember one thing and one thing only. Who Dey for life. And throw it up. That's just sports, baby. See ya!
Another great show. You guys still here? The show's over. You can come back tomorrow. I'm out of here. See ya.